Welcome back to another live lifts. Friday night live, Friday night lights. Let's get into it. There's already blood on the bar. Is that a good sign? Set one. Welcome back. Thumbs up on the video, guys. So, welcome back to another live lifts, Friday night lights, where it's anything but light. It's actually really heavy. We've gone up on the deadlift. You may remember in the past streams, we did 140 a few weeks back, so I've put another 1.25 on, so that brings us to 142 and a half. Slow, gradual increments. So every session you're doing either more reps, well, you're doing achieving more reps on that weight, or you're slowly increasing the weight, but you're still training sub-max, nowhere near our maximum, 75, 80%. So thorough warm-up, as usual. Bit of blood. It's always okay with deadlifts, expected usually. You can protect yourself with a bit of cream. So how are we feeling after the last session? Pretty damn good actually. Hi mate. Pretty damn good actually. Pretty good. Upright row from the floor was really heavy, that was really hard. That is really ripping my shins to shreds. Part and parcel. We did upright row from the floor. So lower back needed like extra warm up. Getting it really, really nice, thoroughly warmed up, get the legs switched on. That was heavy. Don't know, maybe it looks quite easy, I don't know, on the stream. But doing 100 kilos upright row with power, focused on power, technique and explosivity is really, really hard. Really hard. So we did 5 sets. So feel fully recovered. Lower back needed a bit more warm up, but get the legs switched on, we're all right. And what else did we do in the last live stream? Heavy squats, wasn't it? Heavy squats. So there's a lot of work going on there. Pretty good. So what we're doing today, heavy deadlifts. And then we're gonna do some supplementary work for our triceps to help our bench press. So we'll be doing narrow grip bench press, which is a really nice exercise. Really good if you're looking to build your arms and your chest. Like the video, guys, always helpful. Like the video for the audio. Looking sweet. Woo. Tidy. Yes, no better place to be. Getting strong on a Friday. Feeling nice and switched on. So, if you've ever done hip thrusts are really nice to switch on that lower back, switch on your abs. Don't have to go too heavy, nice and light. Switch the glutes on, gluteus max, med and min. Switch on those hamstrings. pressing right up through and holding it there as well, keeping those abs engaged. Really, really nice, really nice. And I felt that I had to do that today because I was doing the deadlift, but I couldn't feel my legs properly switched on, properly warmed up, and I think that's absolutely essential. So deadlift's a legs exercise, remember, so I've got to get the legs switched on. So I had to spend a bit of extra time doing those hip thrusts, doing some extra stretching, decompressing the back, hanging down from the bars. We really like that one, hanging down is really, really good. I'll do some more as well in between these heavy sets. So we'll go for 3 sets today. 3 sets, 80%, 142, 3-minute rest. And then we're squatting heavy again in less than 48 hours, about 48 hours. So we're back on Sunday. That's 3 minutes. Are we ready for another set? Nice and tight. Yes. Feel all your hamstrings. You should feel all your glutes and hamstrings really fired up. No pressure on the lower back at all. Switch those abs on. Pulling right through. Beautiful. Woo. Bit of decompression. Just going to do some hanging leg raises. Oh. Quick break. Sorry, mate. No, sorry, I just need a quick stretch. Sorry, mate, excuse me. I'm in your way, if anything. Sorry about that. In fact, so if you are struggling to get the correct technique with deadlift, drop the weight down. It's a hard exercise. So if you've got a mate whose back is curved or his technique ain't so great, do him a favor. Just say you need to lower that weight. Steady progress. Got some great sessions coming up. Yoke carry, sandbags, some functional stuff as well. Back on the sled again, that was a killer. Getting nice and strong. Heavy squats going up. Be pushing 140 this week. Ready to increase the weight again. Usually on a weekly basis, or every second time that we've achieved the target weight. Nice and switched on. Awesome. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Thumbs up for the audio. Woo. Last set of this coming up. And we'll hit the narrow grip bench press. Get some chest going. Be fantastic. Love a bit of chest. Chest and arms. Last set coming up. Nice and strong. this is the start of week 4. So we've been doing this a month now, and amazing progress already. Almost 7.5, 10 kilos gone on pretty much every lift that we've done. Got some fantastic leg sessions coming up as well. Weight's going up. I've still got to get that biometric stuff done as well, which I will do, I promise. I will do it tonight. I keep forgetting. I'll do it tonight, get my measurements. Right, are we ready? Last set. Come on. Overhand grip on the bar. No need to be hurting the biceps. Come on, focus. Yeah. Oh, ridiculously good. Woo. Ah. Do I feel so warmed up? That's amazing. Do you know what? Now I've warmed up properly, I feel like I could do a couple more sets on this deadlift. Oh, my hamstrings, nice and switched on. You should feel your hamstrings. You should feel your hamstrings when you're doing deadlift, if you're doing it correctly. They should be working to anchor that pelvis where its origin is on the ischial tuberosity. Should be pulling that pelvis right up into a posterior tilt. Pulling it right through. Shoulders braced. Abs absolutely switched on. Forcing right through. That's really good. 1, 4, 2, so we do 2 more sets. I was planning on doing 3, but now that I've fully warmed up, I do feel that my body is recovered from the other day and I can do more. And I do want to get the most out of it. Your squats and deadlift will complement each other as well. So as your squat goes up, your deadlift will go up as well. They may be, because they're quite different techniques, quite difficult techniques. One may be quite more advanced than the other. But if you stick with it and work on the things that you're not good at, get that technique properly, your deadlift will go up and your squat will go up. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Like the video, for the audio, always appreciated. Live lifts, yes. Month into it, fantastic so far. Whew. We'll be trying the axle row as well. Axle press for the shoulders. Lots of new exercises that I haven't even done yet. Haven't even tried, so make sure we get the right technique. Another set coming up. We will be cutting these videos as well. So I've just got to do the live streams because it's just easy just to film and just let it run. But I know some of you have been asking for clips and shorter versions. That's fine, we can do that. Just cut the live streams up, take out some segments, no problem. But at the moment, I've got a lot to focus on. Of course, my job and career is priority. Health and fitness is priority. but chopping videos isn't, so I have to just do that when I've got the time. So for now, I'm just going to let the live streams run. I think they're working. If you actually tune in and watch and listen and follow the progress, they work. It's a good idea. I think we're ready for another set. Should be 3 minutes coming up. Covered in blood. One more. This will really test your core strength, these deadlifts. Test your grip strength as well. Minute and a half. So if you're, how to protect yourself during deadlift. If your shins bleed, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. First thing you got to think of really, health and safety, hygiene. Have you got blood on the bar? All right. So you're going to clean that down afterwards. Second thing is it of any detriment to yourself? No. It's a bit of an anatomical desert along the front of the shin. Got tibialis anterior, which you can train on a reverse calf lift, on a reverse calf raise, usually the seated machine. But the front of that shin bone does stick out. It will get scratched. It can scar up. You can use some grease or some protective socks that people usually wear. They're usually pretty good. And to be honest, if you do cut your shin or it does graze you a little bit, it's testament to your good technique, because that bar should be flat in front and smack bang in contact with your shin bone as you drive up through your legs. And then as you come over your knees, the bar will more or less be hanging in front of you. And as you come down again, you want that bar to just go over the knees and then again softly just graze down the front of the calves. Of course, the heavier you get, it's quite hard because the bar will knock you. But it's just a little bit of a cut, bit of a graze. Last set coming up. Feeling nice and strong. Friday Night Lights, where it's anything but light. It's heavy. And we do this for 6 or 7 months, right through till March, April. Slowly creeping up the weight, getting stronger. Ooh. Last set. Nice and fired up. Ooh. Lats are switched on. Beautiful. Like the video, guys. Thumbs up on the video for the audio. As always, we like that. Nice and tight abs. Pull through the legs. Woo. Lovely. Nice. So we did 2 more sets than I expected there, actually. Thought 3 sets would be ideally optimal, given that we did heavy upright row from the floor 72 hours ago. And then we're going to be squatting again, heavy, in 48 hours. But the strength and preparation from the pre-season has paid dividends. So our lower back is nice and strong, able to manage the reps and sets. And that's what you've got to be careful of, because it will catch up on you if you're not intelligently planning your sessions. We're going to move on now. Do some narrow grip bench press. Okay, quick warm up, we'll bring you over. Let's tidy up. Good night, mate. Well done, good training. Yeah, you ruined your session. Too much chit chat. Unfortunately. Nice people, but get your session interrupted and you cool down and then you don't train properly. So, gotta keep it moving. Whew. Right, here we go. Narrow grip bench press coming up. Next on the stream. Stop bleeding now. Good. Bit of petroleum. Works for boxers, works for me. Go. Some narrow grip bench press done. Beautiful exercise. Nice and powerful. We'll be helping the bench press. Sound. Right, let's get into it. Quick warm up. Feels a bit odd. Good, so with this I'm going to need a spotter when I start getting a bit heavier. With these strength equipment, with the strength equipment you've got to I think we go for 70. Let's get the reds on. So with these, start off on 70. Nice. So with this strength type setup, the trick to it really is to make sure when the bar is at the most forward position on the hooks, your eye line needs to be, when you're lying down, your eye line, you want your eye line in line with that. So then when you unhook, you'll have the freedom of movement to lift the bar. It takes a bit of trial and error to get used to the position of the bench underneath the bar. and it'll depend on the hook's distance. Wow. So nice and warm. Safety on this, you're going to definitely need a spotter. Narrow grip, because we want to get the triceps nice and switched on. Get them really pumping. Really complimentary for the bench press. Here we go, I need some chalk. Grab, see if this guy will help me. Hi mate, could you help us on this bar please? Yeah, please. Quick spot. What's your name, mate?
Said.
Said. Good to meet you. I'm James. So narrow grip bench press, help to unhook. So you grip it wide. I'll grip it in the middle here. Okay, help to unhook, and then we'll sound. 3, 2, 1. Yep, my bar. 1, 2. Yep, your bar. Nice. Good.
What's that, boss?
Awesome. Nice one, mate. Cheers. Woo. 70. So we jump up. Yeah, feeling good, feeling strong. All right, mate. Got what, sorry? Oh, you tripping over, did you? I didn't see it.
I tripped over.
Did you? Oh, jeez. Down the bottom step. I'll have to.
Come off the step, it was when I was coming on the
Onto that little ramp there, yeah. Yeah. I'll keep it in. I did it the other day. I was doing the sled, this sled pulling it backwards, and the back. I had some running trainers on like that, and the back of the heel got caught between that bit there. Didn't kept going. Kept going, mate. But the shoe went. I had to just keep pulling. Do you mind if I grab you for one more set? Thanks, mate. It's just a warm up. Let me think here now. A 70. I will throw in a couple of 10s. I think that'd be really nice. Just grab that top one there, please, mate. Cheers, Said. A couple of 10s and a couple of clips. Woo. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Oh.
Right.
Hold on.
Nice. Come on. Tight. Nice. Nice. Come on. Nice.
Yep.
So, bro.
That feels really strange. I don't know why. I felt really unbalanced.
Yeah, you would
No
slightly
idea.
felt too.
Can't explain that one. Do you know what I think it might be? The bar is bent, isn't it?
Going to
So with the heavier weight, it's bowing. Yeah, never mind. Thanks for your help, Said. Nice one, mate. See you soon. That calls for a new bar, because with the heavier weight on that, it's just bent, it's buckled. It's out of commission, I'm afraid. It's got to go. Whew. Slam. That's why it's off kilter. No longer playing ball with the laws of physics. No, I'm not using that one, mate. Help yourself. Ooh. There we go. I think we could get a little bit more weight on there. Now we have a straight bar. It will help our technique. So this is a narrow grip bench press, largely neglected. Again, another classic exercise that you just rarely see being done. I certainly rarely see it being done, but it's absolutely fantastic to get bigger arms. And triceps are hard to build. Triceps are like the calf. Triceps are like the calf of the upper limb. Really, really hard to stimulate. And if you're doing these rope cable pull downs, wasting your time. They're good if you want to get a pump, but they're not really going to tax the triceps as you want them to. You need to use compound movements, and this narrow grip is fantastic for them. You also saw in the other stream as well, when we did the weighted dips, using the belt with the chain on that dip bar, absolutely brilliant for building and hitting the triceps. Compound movements. Bench press itself will work them. Military overhead press as well is fantastic, but it will work them as a kind of secondary mover, stabilizer, not as a prime mover. But this is a compound, this narrow grip bench press is a compound movement, and it will use them as a prime mover. Really hits them. Beautiful. So we'll get a new spotter. The bleeding has stopped from earlier. It's not too bad, usually worse than it looks. Five to 8 reps, nice and tight. Here we go. Oh yeah. Warming up. Need a spotter. Oh yeah. Do you just mind spotting me? Is that all right? Yeah. Do you feel comfortable doing that? It's a bit heavy. If it needs two of you, you could both have. Yeah. All you need to do is just unhook it, and I'll take the rest. And then when I've said I've finished, just hook it back on. Is that all right? Thank you. Oh, he's finished now. I was going to ask him, but he's finished now. So, are you ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Big lift. Okay, my bar. Thank you. Yep. Awesome. Thanks so much. Cheers. Thank you. I'm going to do 2 more sets. If you're still here, but that'd be great. But you can do if you want to. But you carry on with what you're doing, no problem.
Okay,
but if you're still around and you're happy, I will grab you again if you don't mind. That'll be fantastic. Thank you very much. Always good to get help. Whew, brilliant. See, that felt a lot better with a straight bar. Don't lift with a wonky bar. It looks like that bar that I did in the first set had just completely gone buckled with having so much weight on it. It had bent. So as it spins, it would have just been unbalanced. But that felt a lot better. So that's 100 kilos on the narrow grip bench press, which is pretty good. Very complimentary for the bench. What you'll notice is when you're doing the bench press, so what we're benching at the moment, I'm up to about 117, between 117 and 120, sub-max, getting 5 reps, 5 sets out, 5, 6 sets, 5, 6 reps. So your narrow grip is probably, it's going to lag behind that a little bit, about 20 kilos behind, and that's fine, because you are hitting the triceps a bit more. When you then come back to the bench press, you will feel how beneficial doing the narrow grip bench press is. When you come back to doing heavy bench again, you'll feel your shoulders and your chest will feel a lot more reinforced because those triceps are a lot stronger, really charged up. So yeah, it's usually 20 kilos below. That's not a exact figure, it's just usually the narrow grip is a bit lighter. And slowly again you build that up, and as you go up your bench press will go up as well on those big bench press days. So just 3 sets of this, because we'll be doing bench press probably in the next session, or certainly some shoulder press, and again the triceps are going to get hit again, and they will grow, they will be stimulated. So 3 sets is pretty good, pretty heavy. It's a lot of volumes, a lot of weight that just for the triceps. Nice compound movement. Fantastic. It's about 3 minutes, I think, coming up. Let's go. One more? Are you going? Can I just one more? Is that all right? If you're going, it's not a problem. Yeah, just one more's fine. And I get that gentleman to help us next. That'd be great. He should have finished stretching by then, I think. Thank you very much. Okay. Three, two, one. Big lift. Yep, my bar. One. Two. Three. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Thanks so much for your help. Power. Thank you. Woo. One more. 8 reps felt beautiful. That's like sub-max. But effective. One more set. Last set. I tend to grip it. If your eyes are under the bar, and you notice where the thread ends on the bar, you've got the widest thread strip, the innermost thread strip, then you've got more thread, and then it should be clear. So these bars are good for deadlifting with, because they're clear in the middle. You can use the bar with the grip in the middle here, but essentially I kind of spread my thumbs that width apart, and that's how I know that I'm nicely narrow. So I'm kind of shoulder width there, which is pretty good. Measures about a thumb width or 2 thumb widths apart, and I can really press deep across the nipple line, get these elbows nice and down. Chest feels nice and safe, nice and secure. Triceps nice and switched on, scapula nice and fixed. Abs, abdominals nice and tense. You'll see that when I'm doing my bench press, what you'll come to appreciate is some of these power lifter, strong guy type things, they're kind of like this, arching up, and that's just insane. I mean, you need fixed points with your feet and your lower back engaged with your abs and your chest and shoulders. I don't know how these people can be effective when they are lifting their bar, lifting their chest closer to the bar by coming up like this, and you've got no way of switching on your abdominal muscles to help you with the lift. Engaging your abs, really gripping the bar nice and tight, squeezing that bar will help charge up your nervous system, and you can drive through a lot more powerful with a nice tense abdomen. We'll get ready for another set. Evening. Are we ready? Last set. Smash this out. Yeah. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Like the video, guys. It's always appreciated.
Should I be trying to tell you, said that you've been on
Can I ask you a spot, please? Yeah. Of course. So, narrow grip bench press.
Yeah.
So the main thing is to help unhook.
Yeah.
Let me work it through. The thing with the triceps is they can suddenly cut off and I'll just go flat. Sometimes you can fight it out, sometimes they just cut off. So stay alert and then just help us up and then hook it onto the bar. Yeah. Try for 8. Yeah, we'll see. But it's the third set, so I haven't done this in a long time, so we'll go for 8. But let me fight. I'll let you know when I'm completely flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Big lift. Yep, my bar. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Pull. Cheers. Thank you very much. Woo. 4 reps. So that for the final third set there, obviously that now is not achievable, a weight across all reps, across all sets. So what I need to do is I can do 2 sets for 8, which is fantastic. And I can do the third set for 4. So I probably need to lower the weight. Next time I come to do narrow grip bench press, I probably need to lower the weight down a little bit. In fact, I definitely need to lower the weight down a little bit. So I might stick with, what's that, 90? So I'll go for 85. Even sometimes a couple of kilos is enough. So I'll go 85 or 87.5. Again, no ego. More than happy to drop the weight down a little bit, achieve the reps, achieve the sets. Then I can increase back up to 90 again. And there's no harm in that, there's no shame in that at all. Let's get this broken down. Yeah, that was good. Triceps nice and pumped. Now we'll come to do bench press in a couple of days. Awesome, awesome. So thanks for joining. Another live lifts. So it's the start of week 4 now, so we're only in the first month really. So we can go for another 5 or 6 months and we'll track the progress and we'll certainly be a lot stronger. Again, if we need to drop the weight down, we can drop the weight down. If not, then we just keep on going. So today we did deadlifts, heavy deadlifts and some narrow grip bench. I'll break off and do some supplementary stuff now. Probably hit the abs or the calves. And then we're back on Sunday afternoon time for some heavy squats and maybe some chin-ups or maybe some bench press. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Or maybe if the weather's nice, or if the weather's not nice, it doesn't matter. We could even go outside. It's quite nice training in the rain if it's a bit wet and cooler. So we could do some medley, we could do some sandbags, we could do some yoke carry, farmer's carry, anything. There's so much variety. So we might go outside on Sunday. I think that'd be really, really nice to have an outdoor stream for a change. But anyway, thanks for joining. It's been enjoyable. And slow, steady progress every week. See you soon.